Alright guys, so Mint Choco has received the new Magic Candy. Alright, I just want to see what it does real quick. It is going to be a 16-second cooldown, so the skill cooldown is not changing. It says Mint Choco grants the Tailwind buff at the beginning of a battle. Upon using his skill, he will increase Wind-type Cookie's attack and heal the allies according to the number of his Tailwind stacks. Mint Choco Cookie's Mint Gust changes to Mint Cyclone, which will send enemies flying. Flying targets will receive increased Wind-type damage and their attack will be decreased. So, Mint Cyclone damage is going to be 870.3%. Cyclone healing is going to be 13.5% of the Cyclone damage, capped at 150% of current attack. Attack increase is going to be 12.5% for 10 seconds, stacks up to 3 times. And the extra healing, Wind-type damage is going to be 20% for 10 seconds. And then attack is going to get decreased by 15% for 10 seconds, stacks up to 1 time. So he's getting an extra attack buff, wind damage buff, as well as some extra healing as well. All right, and then plus 10 is going to be 30% extra healing of damage dealt by regular attack of the ally with the lowest HP, up to 200% of the attack. Ooh, regular attacks deal wind type damage? This is actually really interesting. So I don't know if this is going to be for the 3 allies or everybody is going to deal with wind type. I guess this is something that we need to check out later down the line, all right? I don't know if I can create it right away. All right, but whatever. We're just going to do this practice real quick. Here we go. Moment of truth. It's the moment of truth. Okay. It does look like it does not trigger Avatar of Destiny. Woo! It is safe, guys. Avatar of Destiny, it's okay. We're all good. Do not worry. All right, so most likely it's just going to be the same old team, and it's just going to add a bit of extra damage most likely because Mint Choco is going to be granting some extra attack buff. Okay, right over here, extra attack here. So we have that as well. All right, so he's good to go. Oh, look at that. Look at that little cyclone now. It's not just a little wind, guys. It's a nice little music cyclone. All right, or a mint cyclone, whatever you want to call it. He still grants that attack speed up. Stacks up to 2 times for the 80%. He has the attack buff up as well here. Right? Stacks up to 3 times. That's another, you know, a good 37.5%. All right. So, pretty good. All right. Now, what I want to see is, though, so this is a team that I shared with you guys before, right? Right before the update actually happened. This is a team that I've been testing out. It's been working out okay. So now with the little buff that Mint Choco has gotten, wind type damage, attack decreased, attack up, extra healing. Let's see. Let's see if it gotten any better. All right, here we go. So right now the skill order for me is Mystic Flower, Wind Archer, Financier, Darker Cow, and then Mint Choco. So while the transformation is already up, Mint Choco is going to be using the skill. All right. So it does seem like Mint Choco having that tailwind effect right in the beginning allows him to be a bit tankier for sure. Having that extra damage resist to start out with. And then, man, look at all these crazy buffs on him. So definitely, like right here, you can see the damage. And then, of course, the healing. And the biggest thing is that this guy survived. All right. Biggest thing is this guy survived, which most of the times I played with him, he usually dies. It's a good thing to see that he is still alive. This one, most likely, Wildberry still. By the way, Wildberry comp is still, you know, kind of insane. Higher. So Mint Choco is like not there for the insane healing effect. Right, Mint Choco is literally just there for the extra attack buff, for the attack speed buff, and then for that extra wind type damage that they're going to be able to, or at least Wind Archer is going to be able to do. Like, if you're looking for somebody who's going to go on par with someone like Mystic Flower, then you're going to have to use someone like maybe like Cream Ferret or like those kind of like ones that actually just focus solely on the healing aspect of things. Like, look at this. Mint Choco is surviving Wildberry damage, dude. Mint Choco is surviving Wildberry damage. Like, that's crazy. I mean, of course, we're using full solid almond on him, but that is wild. Like, 4 million healing coming out. So, of course, again, not as much, right? Not as much. But just for Wind Archer alone, 48 million? Holy. All right, well, let's make this up into whatever we can. We're at 14 now. So one cookie with the lowest HP is going to be healing now. All right, here we go. We have the royal necklace for the curse protection. This better do some work. Allowing the tailwind to stay alive. Our Mystic Flower still explodes. Wild Berry. We have no feather or anything. Oh, Wind Archer, Wind Archer, Wind Archer, Wind Archer, Wind Archer, Wind Archer. Oh, snap. Oh, okay. Survived. 25 million. Definitely, yeah. This royal necklace is so good against this stupid Stardust, man. No, Mint Choco is actually going to, if you do a compare of these two, Mint Choco will actually survive a little bit longer than Mystic Flower. Well, I guess only because of the fact that right now I have Solid Almond on Mint Choco. But you do have extra damage resist from the Tailwind. You take less damage from Wind type attack. Or from the cookies because of the Wind Archer debuff. Ooh, there we go. 31. And this was a maxed out Dark Cacao, by the way. Dang, my Cream Ferret is like literally on the edge and the brink of death, man, every single time. It's kind of scary, I'm gonna be honest. Watching it every single time. It's kind of scary. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. But Hyper Wind Archer carry right there, I guess. So I guess it does work like this. If you don't have Dark Cacao, you guys can try this comp out. All right, so after testing, I gotta say, Mint Chocos is actually pretty good, better than before. I think if you're really going to be using this instead of Pre-Ferret though, probably not the best idea. Does it affect Avatar of Destiny? No, it's just going to make the Avatar of Destiny team better just because now you get some extra attack as well. All right, and additional to that, I want to test it out later down the line. What happens once you get this to plus 30? I want to see what happens once you get this to plus 30 because the healing is 50% to 3 of the cookies with the lowest HP. And then this thing right here too. Regular attacks deal wind type damage. I want to know whether this is going to be affecting everybody, right? Which also means that you're going to deal 20% extra damage on that auto attack, right? So we'll see how that turns out. But as of right now, after testing, Mint Choco going to be great for the Avatar of Destiny. It's not going to do anything, right? And also it's going to allow you to open up different teams like this one where you're able to use Mint Choco and make a hyper carry Wind Archer instead of someone like Dark Cacao if you don't have Dark Cacao Awaken as of right now. Or if you want to just, use a team where you take out Ferret and you put in the Dark Cacao. That's another option. But I think right now the treasure, this Wind Treasure is going to have to wait a little bit. Maybe once Pastry receives a Magic Candy might come into play, but as of right now, just having these two, not very effective. Just the regular treasures are going to be better. All right? So, yeah, I will update you guys on the damage output and the viability once we get this thing to plus 30 as well. All right?